I wanted to say thank you. Thank you to all those brothers and sisters that I spoke with, shook hands with, as well as those who simply accepted the newsletters as I walked down the streets of Los Angeles last weekend. I also want to say a special thank you to Zara's Bookstore. Zara's Bookstore is a proud supporter of BrotherSpeaks.com, so please check her out. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you, all of you who supported BrotherSpeaks.com. So, let me talk about what I learned as I spoke to brothers and sisters in LA last weekend. I walked down the street and I pondered and I asked myself, what's going on? What's going on? I downloaded a lot of pictures and videos. You can check them out at the website at BrotherSpeaks.com and on our YouTube channel and on our Twitter channel, all that start with at BrotherSpeaks.com. What I saw, brothers and sisters, let me first say, I'm not just promoting the negative or the bad of LA. I walked down the street, brothers and sisters. I lived in LA. I was there with black mayors. I was there with the black congressman. I was there as we started Soul Train. I was there to see the start of BET. I saw him walk down the street with the Rodney King riots. You see what I'm saying? I am not a basher of LA. But I was there and I voted for the first black president of the United States, all believing and hoping change was on its way. But you know what? Los Angeles is looking more broken down than it's ever looked before. And this, brothers and sisters, brought a few things to my attention. You see, I have a 19-year-old son. He's a good brother. He's doing his thing. He's going to college, feeling good, loving life. And he plays this song that kind of stuck in my head. And I want you to listen to that. As I walk through the streets of LA, this song kind of stuck in my head. Crack by 2 Chainz. I started from the trap, now I rap. No matter where I'm at, I got crack. That's the hook. You see what I'm saying? I mean, he listens to all this hip hop. He does his college DJs and everything. So I hear this stuff in my head as I'm walking down the street and I'm tripping off of it. Rick Ross, a big dope dealing, selling nigga, talking about dope, money and bitches, Future being honest, money and hoes, Drake and Jay-Z. There's nothing but money on my mind. This is all just circling in my mind, and I'm looking around saying, we sing, we dance to this, and we make this our reality. We accept this as our reality. You see, when I listen to this, I understand certain things. This teaches me that she's a bitch and he's a punk ass nigga. And to make it out of the trap, as he says, the only options that I have to, like Mick Mill says, to raise this shit to another level, because see, there's levels to this shit. You see what I'm saying? The only way to get to the next level, the only option that I have is to either be a ball player, dance somewhere, or sell some crack. And that's it. You see what I'm saying? So the whole pop culture that I say, its purpose is to establish and maintain this reality. You see, I pondered on and I'm looking around and I see sisters. I see, and I'm looking at a young girl, a sister, a woman, born into this neighborhood. It's called a hood now, but it used to be called a neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? So a girl born into this environment must learn to become this thing socially. This thing around us becomes us. So she begins to look the way the hip hop culture promotes her to look. She begins to act the way the culture promotes. And we begin to not only accept this, but be attracted to this. You see what I'm saying? So I spoke with the sister and I was asking her, what's up, what's going on? And she said, you know what? I know I'm a ratchet ass bitch and I love some thug ass niggas. Okay. You see, I'm understanding this as the life that we're living is some type of a movie. The life that we're living is some type of a video. But I'm wondering who is directing and producing this video. What are the benefits of this? You see, I say this because who is benefiting from this? Who benefits from her being a ratchet ass bitch, and who benefits from me and you being a punk ass nigga? Why are we doing this? Why can't we simply be a brother and a sister? Why can't we simply be living, loving, doing our thing? Mowing our lawn when the grass gets long, watering it when it starts to die, cleaning up the area around the house when it's a mess, getting rid of these broken down cars laying up on the grass. Why can't we do normal stuff? You see what I'm saying? And then we speak, oh, it's just the ghetto. That's the way the ghetto is. But the ghetto is defined as an area occupied by low-income African Americans. It doesn't say ghetto is broken down crazy ass niggas. That's not what it is. That's what we make it to be. You see what I'm saying, brothers? And as I just walk around, I'm just pondering on it, just saying, where have we come? Where are we going? Number two, our businesses. I go to the store and I go in and it's this big plexiglass wall. I go over to a bank and it's this big plexiglass wall. I go to get something to eat and it's this big, huge plexiglass wall in between the person selling and the person buying. And I said, man, it must be the Ku Klux Klan riding through here again. It must be white supremacists coming through here trying to take your stuff and burn down the buildings like they used to do back in Mississippi and across the South. And he said, no, brother, it's us. It's the brothers that come in here and rip off my store, come in here and shoot up my people. It's the sisters coming in here nowadays going crazy, knocking over this stuff, putting me out of business. And he says, you know what? The brothers and sisters are getting younger and younger. The people are getting crazier and crazier. He said, this is us that's doing this to us. These are our businesses that we are destroying. These are the few minorities and black people that can invest in our community, hopefully getting their businesses bigger so that they can employ more blacks and minorities in our community, hopefully getting bigger so that they can pay more taxes to the community schools and organizations for our community. But we are destroying them ourselves. Who benefits from this? Who benefits from you destroying you? Who benefits from us destroying us? People, we have to support ours. I ask brothers and sisters, hey brother, take a flyer, support the cause, buy one of my ebooks of a self-empowerment and self-improvement. He said, nah, I'm good. I said, come on brother, buy an ebook, take a flyer. Oh, no, I'm straight. Have you looked around, brother? What's so straight? The community's falling apart. The community's dying. How are you good? How are you straight? You see what I'm saying? How are we good when our community is falling apart? Do you understand, brother, that starting a business benefits you? That what I'm doing benefits you. You have to support it. You have to support the black businesses and minority businesses in your area. But yes, at the same time, we have to understand, I'm the business owner, they're the business owner, we're the customers, you are the customer. We still have to have that respect and demand that respect between the two. But let me back up. Support. When you go and vote, which is great because we need to vote to win, but the person that you voted for, who do they work for or with? For example, you voted for this person, which is great. He got your vote. This company donated $100 million. Who are they really going to be talking to? Who are they really going to support? Sure, you voted and you went home. They voted and gave $100 million. There's a difference between the two. We want all the things that we've been talking about. We've been talking about since Emancipation Proclamation. But where are the things that we've been talking about? People of all colors have been working for change. Blacks have been the leading leaders in the causes. You see what I'm saying? But what's going on? I know. We give these preachers and ministers money. They're riding around in Lamborghinis and limos and mega churches. They're failing us. They're failing us. You follow some of these groups that say we have the 3-year economic building fund. 10 years later, we haven't seen anything. We have these people that come along saying, yes, change is on the way. Nothing's changed. But I understand. Everything is not lost. We've even built some great things. And I'm speaking of Black Wall Street. We built it. It was there. And then someone came along, blew it up, burned it down. But we have to still believe. We have to still stick together because the black business in our community is the key. And brothers and sisters, it needs our support. So, in my conclusion, brothers and sisters, In my conclusion, we are not punk ass niggas. She is not some ratchet ass bitch. You see what I'm saying? You are strong in yourself, brother. You are strong in yourself, sisters. We have to stick together, but we have to understand what's going on. You see, what I'm doing is I'm creating a major publishing center that's going to bring news channels, entertainment, education for the black people and minorities. It's going to be available to everybody, but this is what I'm building it for. I'm building it for the black people and the minorities. I talk to brothers about it all the time. They say, Jake, you crazy. You crazy. It can't be done. If you're not talking about dancing or fun and games, niggas ain't going to support it. You're crazy, Jake. But I'm going to change the whole damn thing. Let me say it again. I'm going to, with your support, we are going to change the whole damn thing. So when I say purchase an ebook, when I say purchase an ebook that's available for 99 cents, don't give me your excuses. Don't give me all the stuff that you can come up with. Oh, I got something else to do. Brothers, sisters, you have to support what we're doing. Or how do you have the things that you want? We always say, oh, I want this black business, or I want this black bank. I need new schools. Okay, well, who's going to do it? It's us. You have to support the cause. You have to support the movement. You have to support the black business. It's bigger than just saying, oh, I'm down. No, brothers. No, sisters. You have to promote it. You have to support what you're saying you want. Do you know what happens to people that speak like I'm speaking? Do you know what has happened to those type of people in the past? Do you know how you wake up one day and you have no more job? Do you know I could possibly wake up tomorrow and have bad credit? You know my credit is over 800, and I could wake up tomorrow and have 200 credit by somebody simply pushing a button saying, you will not do that. We need the support of the people. Do you know, ever heard of Paul Robinson? On the top. Paul Robinson on the top of his game. And one day some people woke up and said, no, you will not. No, you will not. Do you know Angela Davis is still hiding out because somebody said, no, you will not. You have to support when people are coming forward for you. When people are coming forward for us, you have to support it in any way that you can. This is very, very, very serious, brothers and sisters, especially in times like now. So please support the cause. Listen to what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying, and tell your folks. Abrotherspeaks.com. That's ABROTHA speaks.com. So thank you, brothers and sisters. I thank you for your time. I thank you for listening, and I thank you for your support. Abrotherspeaks.com.